Yeah. How's it going, guys? Okay, so yeah, this is a Halloween thingy, and I'll put it right here, just to remind you guys. Hey, it's that time of the year. I'm like super excited. It's finally Halloween time. But yeah, so welcome to Q&A number 14. Yes, the long-awaited Q&A. I'm sorry I haven't done one in such a long time. I just been really busy over the weekends. I actually haven't been posting really anything in the weekends. So, I finally have time to do this one last Q&A that is right. A little bit of bad news for the Q&A guys. There will not be any Q&As at all in October. Mainly because of my 31 days of Halloween thing. I'm going to be super busy on that. So, I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys won't even realize that there won't be any Q&As because... so no Q&As until most likely in November, so I'm sorry about that, but, alright, this thing's bugging me. I'm sorry about that, but, so, this is Q&A number 14. Do not forget to, or you know what? Go ahead and just ask questions down below. I'll answer them in Q&A number 15 next month, but, so here we go. First question. Who's the toxic killer? The Toxic Killer. This is the Toxic Killer. He's not called the Toxic Killer, though. He's the Toxic Avenger. I don't know where you got Toxic Killer from, but... okay. Have you seen Dance of the Dead? Yes, I have. I'm not gonna answer that at all. Can you review Scream 1, 2, 3, and 4? I will eventually review the Scream series. Do you play Mortal Kombat? I used to play Mortal Kombat all the time on my PlayStation. Those were the days, man. I miss the PlayStation. Have you seen Scary Movie 5? Did we not just discuss Scary Movie 5 in my last Q&A? Yes, I've seen Scary Movie 5. It was alright. Toxie or Victor Crowley? Now that's a good question. Toxic Avenger or Victor Crowley? I'm gonna have to go with Victor Crowley. I don't know. I like him better. He's more of a badass. Sorry, Toxie. What's your favorite scene in You're Next? My favorite scene in You're Next is a part that I will most likely spoil for you, so I will not tell you. Yeah, it's that part that you just mentioned right there. Okay. Did you see We're the Millers? No, I want to see We're the Millers. Mailman, Zombie Nation, and Green River Killer 99 times, or a Serbian film 4 times with their parents. Do you like RoboCop? Yes, I like RoboCop. Hatchet or Rob Zombie films? I think a more appropriate question would be Adam Green films or Rob Zombie films. And I would have to go with Adam Green films. Rob Zombie, he's a great director, a very controversial director. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I love all Rob Zombie's movies, but I think I like Adam Green movies just a little bit more. For movie night 4, can you watch The Cabin in the Woods, a Serbian film, and Hills Have Eyes with Jeremy and Travis? I don't know if Jeremy and Travis will be here for movie night 4. Actually, we already did movie night 4, didn't we? Yeah, already did movie night 4. So movie night 5 is next. But I mean, it all depends on what movies we watch. Jeremy and Travis, I'm not gonna lie, they're not a big fan of horror movies, so I probably wouldn't make them watch these. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll not even be here for movie night 5. I don't even know when movie night 5 will be. I don't know. Has there been a remake you enjoyed more than the original? Oh yeah, there's been a ton. A remake I enjoyed more than the original. The Hills Have Eyes. Let's see. The Hills Have Eyes. I'm just gonna say The Hills Have Eyes. What was your first horror movie experience? My very first horror movie experience, I do not remember. I do not know how I got into horror. I honestly don't. I don't know why I'm into this stuff. I don't know what got me into it. I don't know. I just started liking it, I guess. I can't remember. Besides horror, what's your favorite genre of movies? Mine's action. My favorite genre of movies besides horror would have to be comedy. I love comedy movies. Action's pretty up there too, but I honestly think I like sci-fi movies more than action movies. I'm not a big action movie guy. I don't know. By the way, guys, sorry if I don't get to. My thing's freaking out right now. I don't know. Some of the questions just aren't showing up, so sorry if I skip yours. Yeah. So, top 5 horror movies of the summer. Top 5 horror movies of the summer. Hang on. You know, I have a list right here. I'm tracking down all the movies that came out this year for my top 10 best horror movies of 2013 movie or video. Top 5 horror movies of the summer would have to be You're Next. Let's see, You're Next. God, what else? Frankenstein's Army, The Conjuring, VHS 2, and Would You Rather. I guess, I don't know. There weren't too good of movies came out this summer. I don't know, because the only horror movies that came out in theaters this summer was You're Next, Insidious Chapter 2, The Purge. Those were good. Personally, I think You're Next is like the only top 5 worthy movie that came out this summer, or horror movie. But yeah. Thanks for answering my questions, man. Love your channel, because I'm a big horror fan, and I got a few questions if you don't mind. I don't mind at all. Ask as many questions as you like. Do you like the new guy better that plays Freddy or Robert Englund? That's a pretty easy question. Robert Englund is definitely Robert Englund. Like, the new Nightmare on Elm Street wasn't very good, and the guy, he was not Freddy. It was CGI Freddy. You can't make a CGI Freddy like that. I don't know, I didn't really like the remake. Robert Englund all the way. Did you like the new Nightmare on Elm Street better than the original? Oh, no, I did not. The original is so much better than the remake. The remake was... It was okay for a movie, but for a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, it just wasn't that good. The remake, or the original, by far. Have you heard of anything about the sequel to the new Nightmare on Elm Street? Nope. And I do not plan on watching it. But, yeah. Do you plan on going to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios? Of course. I'm going, next month. Maybe next weekend. I don't know. I want to go really bad. Have you seen the original Dawn of the Dead? No, I actually have not. I really want to see it, though. Do you like Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning? Yes, I do, actually. I know a lot of people don't like it because, spoiler alert, Jason isn't the killer in the movie. I thought it was pretty decent. I don't know. I liked it. What are your thoughts on the new Friday the 13th Blu-ray box set? It looks awesome. I really want it, but a part of me doesn't because I don't want to spend that much money on something I technically already have. I have the 8-disc collection on DVD, but that's good enough for me. I really don't need the Blu-ray box set, but it is very awesome. If you were making a movie on YouTube and needed a cast, would you let one of your subscribers in it? God. I probably wouldn't make a movie on YouTube unless it was like a short film, but probably not, to be honest. I'm sorry, but then we're gonna have to worry about, like, you know, who's, like, traveling, who's gonna, you know, like, I don't want to, that's just too much work. Unless they live, like, really close to me in California, sure. I mean, if they live all the way in, like, other places, I'm sorry, that's not gonna work. What's your favorite TV show? SpongeBob. I still watch SpongeBob. The new SpongeBob episodes suck, but I like the old ones. After the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, that's when they started going downhill, but I like the older ones. And let's see, I like Invader Zim, Courage of the Cowardly Dog. As you can tell, I watch a lot of cartoons. I love cartoons. Bless me. Anyways, do you like National Lampoon Vacation films? Yes, I do. I actually like those a lot. European Vacation, though, I didn't like that one. Have you ever encountered someone who doesn't like watching horror movies? Let's say your parents raising their eyebrows at you buying so many horror movies, or one of those crazy Christians who say they are satanic. My parents don't mind me watching horror movies, though they kind of question me watching them so early and not getting scared. You know what? My parents don't really care at all. In fact, they know I watch all this crap. Like, they've seen some of the stuff I've watched, and they just don't say anything. I guess they don't really care. I haven't really had anybody who came up to me, or I haven't met anybody who said they disliked horror movies or say they're satanic or anything like that. I have had people who came over to say they hated horror movies. One of my brother's friends, they never like horror movies. I don't know why, but they would stay the night one time, and I'd try to scare them by making them watch a horror movie. That'd be funny, but no, not really. I haven't really. Besides my brother's friends, but that doesn't really count. They're kids, they might like them later on in life. I don't know. Hey man, by the way, on the Twilight Zone thing, that mentally disturbed me too as a kid. Seriously, that was creepy. Though it was the remake. My questions are, do you have a favorite movie that filmed in Scotland? And what songs or song do you listen to when you're feeling sad or depressed? No, I believe I have watched a movie in Scotland. I just don't remember it. I'm not very good with location, during movies. I'm not very good at that. I'm sure I've seen a movie somewhere that was filmed in Scotland before. What songs do I like to listen to when I'm feeling sad or depressed? I really don't listen to music when I'm sad or depressed. I just kind of sit there, sad and depressed. I only listen to music when I'm in a good mood or when I'm pumped up for something. I don't know. I'm having a speech impediment right now. I'm sorry. What is your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street and why? A lot of you are asking about Nightmare on Elm Street. I'll review those soon, I promise. But what's my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie? Probably. I've seen all of them besides Part 3. I don't know. I've never seen Part 3 before. It might be. But as of right now, my favorite's the first one. That one's the best. What was the first horror movie you saw? Again, I don't know. I really do not know what got me into horror. I don't remember the first movie I've ever seen, or horror movie I've ever seen. I think it was Child's Play when I was 3 years old. I remember looking at the TV and I saw a doll, and it started cutting off somebody's tongue or something. I forget. It was weird. I don't know. I don't know if that's in a Child's Play movie or not, but yeah, I still remember that to that day, and that kind of scared me, but I think that was my first experience with the horror movie. Would you review Antiviral? Yes, I do want to review Antiviral. I do want to see it really bad. Is it on Netflix? I'm going to check if it's on Netflix right now. I want to see it really bad. Let's see. What is your favorite Grudge film and your least favorite Grudge film? My least favorite being Grudge 3. That one is nowhere near as good as the first two. My favorite being the very first Grudge. The second one was good too, but the first one's better. Whoops. Go away, Skype. Why is Skype interrupting me in my videos lately? I do not know. Go away. What is your favorite Eli Roth film and least favorite Eli Roth film? My favorite Eli Roth film has to be... I don't know. As of right now, probably Cabin Fever. My least favorite's probably Hostel Part 2. I don't know. The Green Inferno looks really good, by the way. I really want to see that one. If there was an apocalypse and you lived, what movie would you want to survive to be watched when everything went back to normal? That's a good question. Probably a happy-go-lucky feel-good movie. Did that even make sense? I don't think it did. I'm sorry. Probably Step Brothers. Step Brothers, I love that movie. I haven't seen it in a while. Probably watch it right now. I feel like watching it right now. But, yeah, probably Step Brothers, because it makes me laugh every time I watch it, and it's just very funny. Have you played Minecraft? I play Minecraft all the time. I love Minecraft. I mainly play it on my brother's Xbox 360, though. On my PC, sometimes it freaks out, and it just doesn't work on me, and it'll just, turn off. I don't know. I think there's something wrong with my Minecraft on my computer, but I love playing Minecraft. It's like my favorite video game. Who would win in a fight? Jason versus Leatherface. Jason would beat Leatherface. Sorry, Leatherface. Chucky versus Leprechaun. Chucky. Freddy versus Pinhead. I'm gonna have to go with Pinhead on that one. Sorry, Freddy. Also, have you watched any of the Return of the Dead sequels? No, I have not. I've only seen the very first Return of the Living Dead. I loved it. Land of the Dead, I've seen. The zombie TV show Dead Set. I've heard of Dead Set before. I really want to check it out. Do you like Super Mario Brothers? Just wondering, since you have Yoshi on your bed. I am in love with Mario, and it would be super cool if I knew another horror fan who likes Mario. Yes, I do like Mario. I really want to play I want to buy an NES, original Nintendo, or a Super Nintendo, because I want to relive my childhood and play, the Super Mario Brother games and stuff, you know? I love Mario. Yoshi's my favorite though, sorry Mario, but I love Yoshi. Do you want to watch The Curse of Chucky or Insidious 2? Well, I already saw Insidious 2, so, what is... What is the top or less 10 funniest movies in your opinion? That's really hard to think about right now. I'll give you my top 5. Step Brothers, Hot Rod, Napoleon Dynamite. It used to be The Hangover, but that movie kind of annoys me now. Those are the only 3 I could think of right now, I'm sorry. I Love You Man. I liked I Love You Man. Will you get the PS4 when it comes out? I'm sure my brother will get it, so I won't have to pay money for it. Will you see the Paranormal Activity Latino spin-off that comes out in January? Probably, although I really don't have any interest in seeing it. Do you like the Avengers? I haven't seen the Avengers. I know, you could shoot me in my head if you want, but I still want to check it out, though. I really want to check it out. When you write books, do you write them by hand or on your computer? That is a very good question. I actually do both. I used to start off by writing by hand. I used to write pictures. It used to be the most crappiest books you've ever seen, but that's what I used to do. And then I started doing it on my computer using Microsoft Word and all that. And then just recently I'm starting to do it on my typewriter. So that's how I write books. Do you think a Hunger Games spin-off featuring horror villains fighting one another to the death would be awesome? Holy mother of God, that would be awesome. I would kill to see that movie, God. Will you do a best and worst movies of 2013? Of course, I've already planned it. Whoops. Holy mother of God. These are a lot of questions. Alright, let's get these over with. What was the best to worst Saw? If you've seen my Saw movie reviews, you would have known, because I said it. What are the weirdest movies you've ever seen? Meaning, it does not need to be a horror movie or disturbing weird. A movie you watched, after you watched the movie, you said, okay then. You could have just said, what is the weirdest movie you've ever seen? Probably... I don't know. Tim and Eric was pretty bizarre. I love Tim and Eric, though. Have you seen Don't Be a Menace? Yes, I have. It's called Don't Be a Menace. Don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. I believe that's the name of the movie. I think I got it right. What are the best horror squeals you've ever seen? The best horror squeals? Squeals. I don't know what a squeal is. You mean like a pig squealing? The best horror squeals I've ever seen. Are you talking about the movie squeal? Like the horror movie squeal? Or... because they only made one horror movie called Squeal. There's no other movies. I don't know what you mean by that. What are the worst horror squeals you've ever seen? They only made one horror squeal. I don't know what you mean. Okay, I'm done. Could you review The Ring 2 and what do you think about it? Haven't seen it. Did you know they're making a Ring 3D? Yes, I do. I think it's kind of pointless to make that movie in 3D. They should just leave it alone, to be honest. Have you seen A Clockwork Orange? I'm sorry, what was that? I need to stop making noises. Have you seen A Clockwork Orange? It is said to be the most disturbing movie ever made. A Clockwork Orange is not the most disturbing movie ever made, okay? It's not. It's, disturbing, yes. The most disturbing, no. It's not necessarily a horror film, more of a drama. I actually have the book. I read, like, the first 10 pages, and I was done. I could not understand, a word that book was trying to... I couldn't understand what it was trying to tell me. The slang in that movie is ridiculous. I can't understand it, but, it's pretty disturbing, but no, it's not the most disturbing movie ever made. Would you buy The Human Centipede 2? Yes, I would. I actually want to buy it soon. Could you review The Human Centipede 3 when it comes out? Absolutely not. No. Of course I'll review The Human Centipede 3 when it comes out. Hatchet 2 or Scream 2? Hatchet 2. What is your favorite Seth Rogen film? I have no idea, but as of right now, it has to be This Is the End. I like This Is the End. Could you review Santa's Sleigh? Yes, on my 25 Days of Christmas thing that I'll do in December. I'll review it. Do you have The Grudge 3? No. What movies do you think are a piece of crap? Borderline Cult, Alive or Dead, Zombie Nation, Green River Killer, etc., etc. Do you watch Family Guy, American Dad, Bob's Burgers, The Simpsons, King of the Hill, and Beavis and Butthead? Family Guy is my favorite of all time. I love that show. American Dad, I don't really like American Dad. Bob's Burgers, you know, at first I didn't really like Bob's Burgers. I didn't get it. I was like, this is really dumb. But then I started watching it again for no reason, and then I kind of like it now. I don't know. The Simpsons, of course, I love The Simpsons. King of the Hill, I don't really like King of the Hill, actually. I think that's Mike Judge's worst series. Beavis and Butthead is probably my second favorite. I love Beavis and Butthead. Have you seen Office Space? Yes, I love that movie. Have you seen Grandma's Boy, and what do you think of it? Grandma's Boy, it was alright. I didn't really laugh that much. Have you seen Porky's? If so, did you like it? I have not yet seen Porky's. What is your top 5 favorite comedies of all time? Somebody literally just asked that. Have you ever seen Friday? If so, what do you think of it? I love Friday, one of my favorite comedies. I'll add that to top 5. There we go. There's 5 for you. I Love You Man, Friday, Step Brothers, Napoleon Dynamite, Hot Rod. Bam. Have you seen Night of the Chicken? It is a trauma. It's called Poltergeist. How do you pronounce it? Poltergeist. I think that's how... I don't know how to pronounce it. But yes, I've seen it and I love it. Who would win, a Ghostface or the Fisherman from I Know What You Did Last Summer? Ghostface. Have you seen the Omen remake? If so, what are your thoughts on the film? I did not really like the Omen remake. It wasn't very good at all. Yeah. Have you seen the Fright Night remake? Yes, I have. I didn't really care for it. Have you seen American Pie 1 through 8? I've seen American Pie 1, 2, and American Wedding, and parts of American Reunion. Have you seen Crank 1 and 2? Yes, I've seen Crank 1, haven't seen Crank 2. What are your favorite underrated horror icons? Victor Crowley, Chrome School, Leslie Vernon, Toxic Avenger. Have you ever seen Dr. Giggles? No, but I have it and I want to check it out. What are your thoughts on the Pulse trilogy? I've only seen the very first Pulse. Saw 2 or The Devil's Rejects, and probably Saw 2. I like The Devil's Rejects, but Saw 2 is probably better. And don't you think the Blade Box hand trap from Saw 2 was the easiest trap to get out of? A lot of people say that, but really it's not that easy. It looks easy from your point of view because she could just like rip her hand out, but I don't think you'd understand that if she did that, her hand would just completely come off. Because when she put her hand in the thing, the spikes were digging into her skin. And when she had to do this, you know, like, they would, like, go into her skin. So it'd be hard for her. And actually, I think her hands would, like, kind of freeze in there because she would lose so much blood that her hands would just kind of, like, sit there. So that'd actually be very hard to get out of. I know it doesn't seem like it, but really, it does. What if somebody took your family hostage and said you have to trade all your movies, even books, for this DVD of Zombie Nation for your family to live? Of course, I'd do that because I wouldn't want my family to die. Like, what kind of question is that? Some of your favorite bands, mine are Black Sabbath, Kiss, AC/DC, and The Clash. I already mentioned this in my earlier Q&A. My favorite bands, I'll mention a few. All That Remains, Korn, Slipknot, Law Dispute. I don't know, that's it. That's all I got. Have you seen The Exorcism of Emily Rose? No, but I want to see it. Do you have any words you really dislike and refuse to say? Like when you hear them you can't help but cringe. I don't know why people do, but no I don't. I don't know. I don't really have a word that really makes me, I don't really have one. Have you ever heard of Monster? It's a 2008 mockbuster of Cloverfield and it sucks. I actually have it. It came with my Godzilla vs. Biollante triple feature pack. I haven't seen it. I don't plan on wanting to see it. Did you know there's going to be an Area 407 Part 2? There's already a trailer. Yes, I did know. I don't care for it. Do you have a favorite movie or horror movie that was filmed in Scotland? Again, I can't remember if I've seen a movie in Scotland before. But, plus, have you ever been to Millions of Milkshakes? I really want to go someday. Never heard of Millions of Milkshakes. You kind of grasp my interest now. Where did you get Knock Knock? I can't find it anywhere. P.S. Do you recommend Knock Knock to certain people who enjoy those low-budget movies? I think all of you would probably think it suck. It's just a movie that I've seen so many times and I like that I don't know, I bought it. But, yeah, it won't be in any stores anywhere. You'd have to find it online. Are you going to see the new Curse of Chucky movie? Curse of Chucky or buying all together for the first time? I already have all the Chucky movies. Yeah, I really do want to see Curse of Chucky's. But, yeah, that's apparently it, apparently. Hang on, let me double check. Yes, that is all the questions. It's finally done. Yay, Q&A number 14. Thank you guys so much for doing this, and do not forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Ask any question you want, just any question. Don't spam me to death with 20 questions. Please don't do that. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. And yes, I apologize, but Q&A number 15 won't be here until November. Be prepared for October. It's going to be a lot of fun, believe me, guys. I'm already having some ideas for my 31 Days of Halloween video, so it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.